Over the past 5 years, I've probably tried about 20 to 30 Bluetooth speakers, and they are all about the same. Which isn't to say that's bad, because I like all of them. I love Bluetooth speakers. I'm probably never going back to any speaker that's not Bluetooth. But one issue I have with them is that you usually only have one. Growing up, I always had stereos, and they always came with at least 2 speakers, so you could get stereo sound. That was just normal. Now that we have Bluetooth speakers everywhere, it seems like you just have the one single Bluetooth speaker, which means you're getting mono sound. About a month ago, the company On For You sent me this so I could do a video, and as a single speaker, it is nothing special. It does have good sound, but as a pair, the sound is so much better. As I go through this video and show you this speaker set, I do want to point out that the music you hear in this video is all coming directly from the speakers into my camera mic. So the mics on my camera are nothing special, but it should give you kind of an idea of how nice it is to have stereo sound with 2 speakers. Out of the box, you get a manual that I have not read, nor have I needed to read. It comes with a 3.5mm audio cable if you don't want to use Bluetooth, and it comes with a USB micro cable for charging. I am a bit bummed that it's not USB-C, but it works. Overall, it looks like the design is made to look like an outdoor lantern, and underneath the lip here it has some LED lights. And the speaker comes with a hook, so you can hang it or you can put it on a flat surface as well. My initial experience setting up these speakers was really nice. Basically, I just turned on one speaker, and then on my phone I paired it. It was nice and easy. And then I turned on the other speaker and it paired with each other. And then I was done. Very easy setup. The top of the speakers have an on-off button and a plus or minus button. A short press does next and previous track, and a long press does volume. There's also a button for turning the light on and off and changing the mode for that. When I have this speaker hanging up, pushing the buttons is kind of awkward. As far as the features go, the main feature for this is the stereo sound. It is true stereo sound. It is separate channels, so you can put one speaker on one side of the room, another speaker on the other side of the room, and you can hear the different channels. According to the website, it has 20 hours of playtime. Now, in my own experience, I have had these on all day. I think the longest I've had them playing continually is about 10 hours, and then the next day I turned it on and it lasted a few more hours. So I don't think I've ever gotten the 20-hour runtime, but if you turned the volume all the way down and didn't have the lights on, I suspect you probably could. I also did a range test and found I could go about 40 feet before the audio would start cutting out. The lights aren't super bright. I don't think they're really intended to illuminate things, but they're really there for the mood. But in my shed, they actually do a really good job of lighting up my workbench. I've been using these speakers for about a month now, so what do I really think of these speakers? I have them in my shed as I work in my shed, and honestly, I love them. This is the best sound I've ever had using Bluetooth speakers, because I can place them on opposite ends of the shed, and I get that nice stereo sound. These are 20-watt speakers, so they get much louder than I ever need. But if you had a party or a reception or something and wanted music, it would be loud enough so that everyone could hear the music well. Obviously, because I'm using these in my shed, they get really dusty and dirty, but they've always performed really well. I'm not really a fan of the button placement or how the buttons function, but they work, and really the only thing I use the buttons for is turning the speakers on and off. Everything else I just use my phone for. And speaking of turning these off, one of the really nice features of this is you can turn off one Bluetooth speaker and it turns off the other. The LEDs are nothing special, but they actually do a good job for what I use them for, which is in the shed. When it's dark at night, I can actually see my workbench using these lights. The LEDs also have like a party mode or something where they flicker with the music. I never use this, but I suppose it could be fun if you had a party or an event or something. Mostly though, I just really love the sound coming out of these speakers, and I love the fact that it's 2 of them together in stereo sound. I don't know if I can ever go back to using just one single Bluetooth speaker now. Thanks for watching. Let me know in the comment section below if you have any questions about these speakers.